Network architecture. Network architecture is an overall design of a computer network that tells how a computer network is configured and what strategies are being used. So dear, today we will talk about network architecture. So network architecture is the overall design of a computer. So do you get the point? Now the computer network are of two main types, peer-to-peer and client-server network. Again I am repeating, peer-to-peer network and client-server network. First of all, we will discuss about peer-to-peer network. First, do you know the meaning of peer? Peer means one who is same. Who are your peers? Yes, your classmates, as you all are of same age or in same class. So, peer-to-peer is a network where a few computers having equal capacity and capabilities are connected together to use the resources available on the network. That means to share the resources among themselves. In this, there is no superior computer. All are of equal capability and power. Dear students, to make it more clear, let's take an example of our class. All of you, if shares your notebook, books, stationery, etc. with each other, also explain notes to each other, you form a peer-to-peer network. Please note my point that when you are sharing the things among yourself, teaching among yourself, then you are forming a peer-to-peer network. Now coming towards the second network type, that is client-server network. It is a network where several computers called clients or workstations are connected to the main computer called server. So what I have defined in the definition, that it is a network where many computers that are called clients or workstations are connected to the one main computer called server. A server is a computer that provides services to clients and control access to hardware, software and other resources. So a server has all the controlling capabilities, that it is more powerful, that it can control the access of hardware, software and other resources. Whereas clients are the computers which request services like data retrieval, storage, etc. from the server. Again, taking the same example of class. Now suppose here I, that is a teacher is explaining you all, sharing his or her knowledge with you all, solving your queries. That is, if all of you are connected to a teacher, then teacher is what? Teacher is a server and you all are the clients. Now tell me, which type of network or architecture is used in our smart classes? Yes dear, it's client server. Many times in school, you have heard that today Manoj sir is not there, so server is not on. Teachers can't be able to share network. Sometimes it also happens that in few classes, networking problem arose. That is, in that classes, teachers cannot able to share data that is on the server, but can use the computer as standalone. But in rest of the classes, it can work. So what is the conclusion in that? If server is down or have some problem, all clients will be affected. But if a client is facing problem, there is no effect on the network. That is, if you are absent on one day, only you will suffer. But if a teacher is absent, the whole class will suffer. Hope so you all got my point, that what is client and what is server, and the difference between client-server architecture and peer-to-peer architecture. Thank you dear. Thank you for today. Be safe. Be at home only. Don't get out from your homes. Thank you.